What's up, guys? We're gonna be doing a little playthrough, explanation, and strategy for this World Warships operation, Operation Cherry Blossom. I think this was the first operation I was actually put into when I started doing ops. First thing you're gonna want to do, not really... I've seen it done over a long period of time, but if you're a fast ship like me and that DD over there, you're going to want to just rush out. Just rush out in front. What this is going to achieve you, especially if you're playing something like Scharnhorst, or a German or Japanese battleship that has speed and secondary range, what this is going to do for you is it's going to put you right in front of this DD group. There's going to be 4 DDs that spawn right over there. That's why you're going to want to just rush out here, just get it over with, start mopping up these DDs before they can do any damage to the 2 ships over here you are defending. You can see they have the little shields on top of them. That is how you know it is an objective ship, or an objective at all. You see how our teammate here only has a ship sign, and they have a ship sign and a shield. You see how the ship signs look versus onshore objectives as well. Those little green dots on my crosshair are going to be our onshore objectives. We're going to be protecting those 2 objectives over there. You'll see from what here in a second when it spawns up. There's going to be like a whole task force of Japanese ships over here. Yep. You can see their fire trails right now onto our defend. So at this point, it's pretty simple movement-wise if you're playing something like Scharnhorst, or even an aircraft carrier. Very simple movements, whole mission. I literally just went straight. I've just taken my first left, and we're just going to go hard left, pretty much all the way down to the opposite side. That's usually about the engagement length you're going to suffer for this half of the mission. It's at full speed. Scharnhorst is going to go pretty much all the way down to the other end of the map. Almost all the way down. Not all the way down, but almost all the way down. Also depends on what we run into on the way. I don't think we normally get this spotted in time, but because we have that CC over there, we managed to get it spotted before it got past me. Now it's smoking. Come on, stay with it. Good God, what's my spot range? Just go ahead and mop up these ships over here. No wonder I never see that ship. I didn't even know that ship came through. That thing always stays so concealed against me. But it is night. It does make a bit of sense. But once again, just mop up all the ships that are coming over here that are going to spawn. You're going to have them spawn over here where you saw us fire on that first ship. They're going to spawn over here to my left, obviously, where that DD came from, and those 2 CCs. Over here as well. And then some DDs are going to spawn up here as well. That's why it's going to be okay for us to run all the way down to the opposite side of the map. It's going to be perfectly fine. Because there will for sure be engagements. If you do end up losing health at this point, don't really worry about it. You're really going to worry about it in the second half of this mission. Because as you can see right here on our map, we have a CV group coming in. They're going to be healing. So I really wouldn't waste any heals unless you're really suffering up to this point in Cherry Blossom. Really don't recommend using any heals. Maybe one, but definitely not two. Because you can easily just whip around, join that carrier group when they're going to call it out. You don't have to be like me. You could be like the BBs over here, where those BBs are going straight to the objective where they can get... I don't really take damage on this one, so I'm not worried about it. But once again, if you have taken damage, don't worry about it. Don't waste your heals. It will be kind of a waste because they're about within... I want to say when they get a few kilometers closer, they're going to just open up with the heals. So even if you met them over there, you could really maximum. See, not even like a kilometer closer, and they opened up with the heals, as you can see in the game chat. So definitely don't recommend rushing heals until your CVs are here. If they're here and you need it, go ahead. If you need one, go ahead. If you want to waste them, go ahead. I'm just saying your CV is going to give big heals. They're going to be in a great spot you're going to have to go to anyway. And why not go over to this spot? You want some extra you want some extra damage against aircraft? Go over here to this spot. I mean, one of the secondary objectives is shoot down enemy aircraft. If you want to participate in that, go over to where your BBs are going to be meeting up. And they are going to send the AIs, they're going to send huge waves of aircraft after you. Excuse me. These are not, I don't want to even say these are all that dangerous, these waves of aircraft. But once again, you want that extra money, you want you want the extra score, want the extra secondary tasks completed. You get up here and you help them kill the incoming aircraft. You want some heals, you come up here and you join up with the CV group. Pretty easy to complete that secondary objective. We didn't really collect a lot of AA damage. I think there are going to be more aircraft here, because that seemed pretty... Of course, one of the other objectives, secondary objectives that you can just focus on when you get the opportunity is Otago, the Japanese flagship that's trying to make a run out of the bay. You want to sink them. Damage, and for the sake of the secondary objective. You want to be able to get starfish on as many ops as you can. The more achievements, the more ribbons you're getting, the better off you are income-wise from these ops. Did he speed up? He's not going to be speeding up. And now I'm too far ahead. Oh no, that's pretty well placed. I just missed. The big thing about this part of the operation, as you can see when I look over there, do not rush the bay. At least wait for the sun to come up before you go into the bay. As you can see, the sun just came up. I think this is about where we're going to have the additional engagements of aircraft. Trust me, you'll definitely be able to shoot down 50 aircraft in the first wave. It's just about actually making sure your team has ships out there. That's why you guys are watching this video. That's why I'm making this video so that y'all are prepared for the outcomes of this battle. Y'all, at least one of you will know, or at least maybe even one more of you will know what you are doing when it comes to playing these items. Obviously, I'm not having the best position. Big ass BB and its fast speeds, even though it has great attacking. I just got stuck. My team's been pretty efficient here. They have screen. They have mopped up a good amount of that bay clutter they had in there, because they're gonna have a lot of ships. Like I said, you run that bay by yourself, you're probably gonna get flattened. The best way to do it is the way the CC's doing it over here. You come around these islands and you hide. You do a lot of concealing of yourself. And you can kind of pick them off over there. They're going to try and come through here with a lot of DDs, maybe a CC. They're definitely going to come through here. You'll definitely be able to have some opportunities to be picking them off if you do go to those islands. Once again, that's why I'm recommending if you do go over, if you do try and push early, if you do try and push, go over there where that CC is, right there. Or that back island. In the very early when it's still night. But as you can see, they even have more CCs pouring in right now. CCs in the background pouring in. I think they've come down enough where we're just going to get out there ourselves and start doing some work. So it looks like my team is gonna have that airbase to my left covered. That's Massachusetts. Yeah, Massachusetts should have that control. So we're gonna rush this base because this is obviously where all the enemies are. We're certainly not far enough along. I mean, these are not bad stats. My stats right now, I've definitely been trying to make a video this whole time too. So I'm not saying this is awful. This will still get you some income. It's just not as much as I want to see from an operation. I don't have any boosters on. This is once again why you got to be careful rushing this bay. Even this late in, all these ships have fucking torps. Every single ship in this bay has torps. If you're not careful, you're gonna get mauled by torps. I might still get mauled by torps, and I'm trying not to. Oh my god. As you can see, that was rough once again. Even rushing what I thought was a more than defeated bay, we still had quite the trouble getting in here. I definitely should have shot those later, but I think they'll make it. Yeah. Definitely gonna go for this intentional beaching to dodge those torps. We're gonna try and back out in a way that allows my racks to go face off with these. Oh, well, no more racks. No more racks. So we're gonna do our best here. Oh, there we go. definitely trying to wreck us. And I don't know what my team is doing. Because I am soaking up a lot of the fire. It's just another one of those situations where I'll say, team, you need to read the room. If I am in the bay getting wrecked like this, you need to enter the bay to take advantage of me getting wrecked. Take advantage of me soaking up every ounce of fire in this bay. Do not just sit at the edge of the bay and do nothing. I get it, you have no health, but come in here and help this. I need that spotted. Just die if you're gonna be useless, honestly. Don't make us think that way. Maybe that's just cynical of me, but I don't know what they want. They came here to play, I thought. They just ain't playing no mo. I don't really know if you do get more credits for living. That's about where I want to be, score-wise. This isn't an awful score, even without bonuses. And I think we got all the secondaries. So if you can at least get around here with a few, I think I had about less than 300 ribbons, 122,000 damage, and we got 300,000. It's so consistent. That's why I tend to play it more for the income. But that is a walkthrough of Operation Cherry Blossom. You're just going to go straight, kill the DDs, kill the first half of the map, and then take your time getting into that bay to kill the bay. As you saw there in the end, it is a rough thing to get in there and finish off that bay deep in the bay. If you have long-range guns, use the long-range guns. Be careful in that bay, guys. Otherwise, I hope you all have a good night. Let me know about anything I can be doing better in these videos down in the comments, please. Please. Or over on the Twitch polls. Other than that, signing off.